Dear students, welcome to this tutorial. Today we are reading the topic simultaneous equations. This is from algebra portion. And before we talk about simultaneous equations, you know very well about linear equation and how to solve linear equation. Because linear equation and how to solve linear equation you read already in your previous classes. We are not going to talk about that. We are reading simultaneous equation. It means today we are reading how to solve simultaneous equations. But before that, for you my dear students, it's totally new for you. Or little you might have read in class 8. Because in class 8 we read one very important item, that is how to solve two simultaneous equations by graphical method. Some of you, I hope you have not forgotten, but we are not going to talk about graphical method today. But before we talk methods of solving simultaneous equations, I must define simultaneous equations. So I do define, but today we are learning how to solve two simultaneous equations. Because according to the syllabus of class 9, we should read how to solve two simultaneous equations. But we have different methods. First one, elimination method. Second one, substitution method. Third one, graphical method. Graphical method you have already taught in your previous class. We shall talk about the methods. So today we are reading how to solve simultaneous equation by elimination method. But what are simultaneous equations? Linear equation for you, I hope you don't have any problem. Okay, let us define simultaneous equation. We define by this way: a set of two or more equations, each containing two or more variables, whose values can simultaneously satisfy both or all the equations given in the set. But if we talk about two simultaneous equations, so let us define it by taking two simultaneous equations. Okay, x plus y is equals to 10. How many variables are used here? 2. X and y. What is the power of x? 1. Power of y? 1. It's a linear equation containing two variables x and y. Next, x minus y equals to 4. Second equation also contains two variables x and y. Okay, these two are the two equations or set of equations containing two variables. Let us say both are linear. Two linear equations containing two variables. I repeat, two linear equations having two variables if they have same values of x and y. It means if same values of x and y satisfy both equations, then they are simultaneous equations. But I am defining only two simultaneous equations. There may be three simultaneous equations, no problem. But two linear equations containing two variables, if both values of variables can simultaneously satisfy equations, both equations, they are simultaneous equations. Here you can just guess. You can guess x plus y equals to 10. The value of x and y, x plus y should be 10, x minus y should be 4. You can just do guess. Okay, if x value 7 and y value 3. These two, 7 value of x and 3 value of y, can satisfy both equations. In mathematics we should satisfy. That means if we put the values of x, 7, y, 3 in both equations, we must get both sides equal. Then only we can receive the values satisfy the equation. x को value and y को value दुईटा इक्वेशन में पुट गरेर हेर्यो भने दुईतिर इक्वल आयो भने हामीले त्यही दुईटा भ्यालुजले इक्वेशनलाई सेटिस्फाई गरेको भन्न मिल्छ. 7 यहाँनिर पुट गर्यो, y को भ्यालु 3 यहाँनिर राख्यो भने 7 + 3 10, 7 - 3 4. दुईटै इक्वेशनमा मिल्ने भयो. यसको मतलब x को भ्यालु 7, y को भ्यालु 3, यो भ्यालुजले दुईटै इक्वेशनलाई सेटिस्फाई हुने रहेछ. फेरि दुईटा इक्वेसन मात्र सिमुलटेनियस हुँदैन. We may have some more examples. You can do such. And 7 value of x and 3 value of y can simultaneously satisfy both equations. So these two equations are example of simultaneous equation. So it's not the very important thing. You can just say two linear equations in two variables if they have same solution. Same solution भन्ने बित्तिकै के बुझ्ने दुईटा इक्वेसनमा सेम भ्यालुज अफ x and y. दुईटा इक्वेसनमा मिल्छ. Same values of x and y satisfy both equations. They are simultaneous equations. Okay, let's talk about another thing. We have three methods: elimination method. It means by elimination method we solve two simultaneous equations. By substitution method, by graphical method. Today we are not going to touch all. Today's topic is we are reading how to solve simultaneous equations by elimination method. So let us start that. Okay, before we touch one problem, okay, today we are reading elimination method. Elimination means while solving two simultaneous equations, solving equation means we should get the value of variable used in the equation. Equation solve गर्ने भनेको इक्वेसनमा दिएको भेरिएबलको भ्यालु निकालेर छोड्ने हो. र सोलुसन कहाँनिर सकिन्छ त कि त x भेरिएबल छ भने x को भ्यालु निकालिसक्न सकिन्छ. दुईटा भेरिएबल x and y छ भने x को भ्यालु निकाल्यो y को भ्यालु निकाल्यो बल्ल सोलुसन इन्ड हुने हो. त्यसैले भेरिएबलको भ्यालु निस्किसकेपछि बल्ल इन्ड हुने हो. सो एलिमिनेसन मेथड टुडे वी आर लर्निङ हाउ टु सल्भ टु सिमुलटेनियस इक्वेसन भने यसको मतलब दुईटा भेरिएबल भएको खालको. इट मिन्स elimination method in Nepal is हटाउने method. By eliminating either x variable or sometimes y variable, first we find the values of x and y. When एउटा variable cancel, elimination method we can do cancelling method also. एउटा variable cancel गरेर single variable बनाउने अनि त्यसको भ्यालु अर्को इक्वेसन युज गरेर remaining variable को भ्यालु निकाल्ने मेथड. भने x र y दुईटा भेरिएबल छन् कि त x क्यान्सल गरेर y सिंगल मा y को भ्यालु पाले निकाल्छौ. y को भ्यालु निकालेपछि x को भ्यालु आइहाल्छ कि त y हटाएर x मात्र बनाउँछौ x को भ्यालु आउँछ अनि x भ्यालु पुट गरेर हामी y को निकाल्छौ. Let us make it more clear with one example. Okay, here we have the first question. Its solution is twice. Solve भनेर आएको छ. Here we have first equation x plus y is equals to 5. Let us consider equation first. Second equation x minus y is equals to 1. Equation second. How many variables do we have? Two variables, x and y. By elimination method, we find the values of x and y first. By eliminating x, we get the value of y first. If we eliminate y variable, we get the value of x first. भने कि त x हटाउँछौ कि त y हटाउँछौ. भने कुनै इक्वेसनमा x भेरिएबल हटाउँदा सजिलो हुन्छ, कुनै इक्वेसनमा y भेरिएबल हटाउँदा सजिलो हुन्छ. माइनस बी केयरफुल. ओके, लेट अस डिसाइड कुन चाहिँ भेरिएबललाई हटाएर सल्भ गर्ने. Okay, if we want to eliminate the x variable first, के हुन पर्छ त? In the first equation also in the first equation and in the second, in both equations we should have equal coefficients of x. But because I might say you one idea to you while solving simultaneous equations by elimination method. Check the equation first. If both variables are on the left side, consider number back. Both variables are on the left side, consider back. If the equations are given in this form, दुईटै भेरिएबल अगाडि इक्वल्स टु भन्दा पछाडी कन्स्टेन्ट नम्बर, दुईटै भेरिएबल अगाडि इक्वल्स टु भन्दा पछाडी कन्स्टेन्ट नम्बर, यस्तो छ भने एलिमिनेसन मेथड बाट सिमुलटेनियस सल्भ गर्न साह्रै सजिलो हुन्छ. छैन भने यताबाट सारेर बनाउने हो. जसरी हुन्छ दुईटा भेरिएबल अगाडि एन्ड कन्स्टेन्ट नम्बर ब्याक गरेर यो सजिलो बनाउने सोलुसन सजिलो बनाउने आइडिया मात्र हो. बनाउनै पर्छ होइन. ओके, लेट अस डिसाइड कुन चाहिँ भेरिएबल हटाउने x हटाउँदै छौ मैले के भने x को कोएफिसिएन्ट सेम हुनु पर्छ कहाँ दुईटै इक्वेसनमा मेरो छ x को कोएफिसिएन्ट कति छ 1 y को कोएफिसिएन्ट कति छ 1 इक्वल छ यस अब if you want to eliminate y variable y coefficient if you don't consider sign let us say 1 y coefficient here the coefficient of y is -1 but if you do not consider sign let us say 1 भनेपछि y को coefficient are also same x को coefficient are also same भयो भने we can do eliminate the variables easily. Okay, here coefficients of x are also same, coefficients of y are also same, but one thing, check it is plus y. In the second we have minus y, and you know very well simplifying plus y and minus y equal terms, one positive, one negative can be cancelled. So plus y and minus y सीधै can be cancelled. यसो त y भेरिएबल हटाउन यहाँ सजिलो हुने रहेछ फेरि x हटाएर मिल्दैन होइन मिल्छ जसरी हुन्छ एउटा पोजिटिभ अर्को नेगेटिभ हुन पर्यो बट बिफोर दैट कोएफिसिएन्ट सेम हुन पर्यो एउटा पोजिटिभ अर्को नेगेटिभ हुन पर्यो छैन भने हामीले बनाउने हो यहाँ पोजिटिभ नेगेटिभ कहिले छँदैछ y भेरिएबल हटाउन सजिलो हुन्छ सो लेट अस सल्भ इट भनेपछि while eliminating the coefficients should be same हुने बित्तिकै we can do right solving equation first and second. Solving means either we add or subtract. You add. First equation x plus y is equals to 5. Second equation x minus y equals to 1. Solving means either we add or subtract. And I have already told you the idea. If you are eliminating y variable, the first thing coefficients should be same. And if the terms are different, the next step. So while solving, either we add or subtract. Kita add also, kita subtract also. And let me remind you something. In your lower classes, you read one concept in algebra in mathematics. 2x plus 3y x minus 4y. You add one add. But when we are adding these two algebraic expressions by writing in vertical form, when we are adding, so when we write in vertical form, while adding is not necessary to change the sign of terms written. Sign of terms of expression written downside. While adding, sign change गर्न पर्दैन किन त 2x plus 3y if you write it in horizontal form plus अर्को के छ x minus 4y के हुन्छ 2x plus 3y plus into plus x plus into minus 4y यसको त plus x चाहिँ आयो minus 4y to minus 4y नै भयो So while adding, it's not necessary to change the sign of expression written downside. But add गर्ने बेलामा don't change the sign. But while subtracting, so one example 3x plus 2y x minus 3y यस्तो आयो subtract भनेर आयो and you read already this concept in your lower classes. So while subtracting, we should change the sign of term. Dear listeners, while subtracting, we should change the sign of expression written downside. Okay, this concept you read already in the lower classes, but why should we change the sign of expression written downside? Outside we have 3x plus 2y. If we subtract it by writing the expression in horizontal form minus x minus 3y then 3x plus 2y then minus into plus minus x minus into minus plus 3y then it was plus x now minus x it was minus 3y now plus 3y. That means while subtracting, we should change the sign of terms of expression written downside. It is plus x, so we write minus. It is minus 3y, so we write plus. But my answer is while adding, don't change the sign. While subtracting, change the sign. Mathi ko हेर्ने minus 3y plus 3y plus x minus x. यति मात्र बुझ्यो. While adding, don't change the sign. While subtracting, change the sign. Okay. We have decided to eliminate y variable first. Okay, plus y minus y. एउटा प्लस अर्को माइनस पहिले छ भने प्लस y र माइनस y सिधै क्यान्सल हुने हो. यसको साइन चेन्ज गरिदिनु पर्दैन. यसको मतलब we should add. कतिखेर साइन चेन्ज गर्ने त? सबै यहाँ प्लस x यहाँ प्लस x. प्लस x कट हुन्न. If you want to eliminate to x variable, we should subtract. By the time change the sign. But here we have decided to eliminate y variable first. It means we should add. Kina plus y minus y. Sidai can be cancelled. So plus y minus y cancel. Equals to 5 plus 1, 6 right side. X plus x, 2x. Where are? Then x is equals to 6 by 2. Where x is equals to 2, 3 is 6. Therefore, x is equals to 6. 33. Okay, by eliminating y variable, first we got the value of x 3. Then after this, just putting x is equals to 3 in equation. Then after getting any one variable, either x first or y first, you can substitute that value in any one equation to get the value of another variable. Here we have got the value of x. So let us substitute this value in any one equation, either in first or second, to get the value of y. Okay, let us put in first. मैले के भनेको छु जुनसुकै इक्वेसनमा पुट गर्दा नि भयो. फर्स्टमा पुट गर्दा नि हुन्छ, सेकेन्डमा पुट गर्दा नि हुन्छ, सेम भ्यालु आउँछ. फर्स्टमा आउँदा x plus y is equals to 5. Then x को भ्यालु कति आएको छ 3. पुट here plus y is equals to 5. Y is equals to 5 plus 3 goes back minus 3. While y is equals to 5 minus 3, 2. Therefore, x is equals to 3 and y is equals to 2. Answer. But my dear students, when you solve any one equation after getting the value of variable, you can just check the answer also. Here also we completed the first problem. We got the value of x3, y2. You can check the answer also. Let us check. Checking. It is not necessary, but you can use this idea to check your answer. Okay, checking. X plus y is equals to 5. This is first equation. Take the first equation. Put the value of x. How much? 3 plus. Put the value of y. 2 equals to 5. 3 plus 2, 5 is equals to 5. We got both sides equal. इसको दुई तिर इक्वल आयो. इसको मतलब the values of x and y satisfied first equation. Then take the second equation. X minus y is equals to 1. Put the value of x. How much? 3 over here minus y value 2 is equals to 1. 3 minus 2 is equals to 1. 1 is equals to 1. इसको second equation में equal आया. इसको मतलब both values of x and y satisfied both equation. दुईटै equation में मिल्यो. X value and y value satisfied both equation. So you can do say we have got correct answers. Okay, let us check the next problem. But my dear students, be careful when we are eliminating y variable. के हुन पर्छ? Y को coefficient same हुन पर्छ. And the next thing, solving step मा कसरी y variable out हुन्छ त्यो ध्यान दिने हो. Negative positive पहिले छ. We add. Both negative छ. By the time we subtract. दुईटै positive छ. We subtract. Let us check the next problem. Okay, 2 number solution. We have x plus 2y is equals to 8. Let us consider equation first. X plus y is equals to 6. Equation second. Okay, let us check. X the coefficients of x should be same in both equations. In first equation we have 1. In second equation also we have 1. Okay, coefficient of y 2 in the first equation. Coefficient of y 1 in the second equation. Here the coefficients of y are not same, but coefficients of x are same. So let us eliminate x variable. फिर y variable लाई हटाउन मिल्दैन होइन, मिल्छ. But to eliminate y variable, we should make the coefficients of y equal. That type of problem we shall touch in our next class. So let us eliminate x variable. Coefficient same छ. Same छ भने के गर्न पाइयो? Solving. Solving equation first and second. First कति छ x plus 2y is equals to 8. Second x plus y is equals to 6. Now let us decide. We should subtract or add. Upside plus x, downside also plus x. And you know very well, if the terms are both positive, they cannot be cancelled. They should be added. If plus x cut hunna, एउटा plus x अर्को minus x बल्ल कट हुन्छ. एउटा minus x अर्को plus x बल्ल कट हुन्छ. यो plus कट भएन. यसको मतलब एउटालाई minus बनाउनु पर्यो. We should change the sign. भनेपछि यो plus x minus x plus y minus y भयो, plus 6 minus 6 भयो. Plus x minus x cancelled. Equals to, here we have 8. Downside we have minus 6. Plus 6 थियो, cancel गरेपछि minus भयो. 8 minus 6 2. यहाँ plus 2y, downside minus y. Plus 2y minus y. 2y minus y. Y is equals to 2. Okay, after this it's not necessary to solve because we got the value of y. Y को value I सक्यो. Okay, now putting y is equals to 2 in equation. You can put in first also, you can put in second also. Okay, in first we have x plus 2y is equals to 8. Remember, now we put the value of y first. We put the value of y, that is 2. Y put हम put value x plus 2 times y means 2 is equals to 8. What are x plus 2 2s are 4 is equals to 8. Then after this, what are x equals to 8? Take plus 4 back. Okay, minus 4. Well, x is equals to 8 minus 4, 4. Therefore, x is equals to 4 and y is equals to 2. Answer. And my dear, we solved the first problem where we eliminated y variable first to get the value of x. In second equation, we solved by eliminating x variable. Here sometimes use your idea. कुनै क्वेशनमा x भेरिएबल हटाउन सजिलो हुन्छ, कुनै क्वेशनमा y भेरिएबल हटाउन सजिलो हुन्छ. यति मात्र हैन, कोएफिसिएन्ट सेम हुनु पर्यो. त्यसपछि स्टेप भनेको कि त एड गर्ने कि त सब्ट्र्याक्ट गर्ने, त्यहाँनिर ध्यान दिने. एउटा प्लस हुनु पर्यो, अर्को नेगेटिभ हुनु पर्यो, बल्ल क्यान बी क्यान्सल्ड. अनि सब्ट्र्याक्ट गर्ने कतिखेर, एड गर्ने कतिखेर, do check that. And you know the idea to check the answer, you can do just check the answer also. And third problem, in third problem you can to eliminate y variable is easier because here is plus y, here is minus y. So y variable लाई पहिला हटाउँदा सजिलो हुन्छ. So today we read how to solve simultaneous equations by elimination method. Look these examples and do such some problems in your textbook also. You can do some solve examples also in your textbook. And for my lessons, I have copied some questions on board for you. Please, by looking at this video, please try to solve these problems. and do practice a lot. Thank you.